Have you ever realized that some very simple mistakes in your morning routine might be slowly undermining your health? These aren't the dramatic slip-ups that are easily noticed or the obvious dangers that you might expect, but rather the small, everyday habits that you've repeated for decades without a second thought. Over time, these seemingly harmless routines accumulate and can take a serious toll on your body, draining your energy and even shortening your lifespan. It is not that older adults make these mistakes out of carelessness. More often than not, it's because no one ever explained the hidden dangers behind these everyday actions. In this video, we're going to delve into 4 critical mistakes that many seniors commonly make each morning. Mistakes that, while subtle, have been linked by doctors and researchers to fatigue, falls, cognitive decline, and chronic illness. By the end of this discussion, you'll have a clear understanding of what to avoid, how to correct these habits, and most importantly, how to set up your mornings to empower your body with the strength and stability it truly deserves. Stay with me until the very end, because one of these mistakes is particularly insidious, so innocuous that almost no one talks about it, but it can significantly boost the risk of falls, cause frequent dizziness, and even lead to heart problems. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any updates. And if you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I can learn and make even better videos for you. Now let's get started. Mistake 1. Skipping water. First thing in the morning. One of the most detrimental actions you might take each morning is to kickstart your day without a single sip of water. At first glance, this may seem inconsequential, just a minor habit that you followed all your life. But for seniors, dehydration is far more than a simple inconvenience. It is a silent, often overlooked threat. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally in a state of mild dehydration. During the night, your cells lose moisture, your blood thickens slightly, and your heart has to work harder to pump that thicker blood throughout your body. Yet many people jump right into their day, grabbing coffee, taking a shower, or checking the morning news, without giving their body the essential fluid it desperately needs to recover from the night's fast. Consider Dennis, an 81-year-old who had long suffered from morning lethargy. His doctor ran blood tests, checked his heart, and even his brain function, and everything appeared normal. It wasn't until Dennis began drinking a full glass of water immediately upon waking that his symptoms started to improve noticeably. He discovered that the dehydration his body experienced overnight hindered proper blood circulation, slowed the transport of nutrients, and even reduced the efficiency with which his brain cleared out toxins. For many seniors, dehydration doesn't just lead to feelings of dizziness. It can cause confusion, constipation, urinary infections, increase kidney strain, and even make falls more likely by disrupting the steady flow of blood. Unlike hunger, which is a clear and easy-to-detect signal, thirst in older adults isn't always as obvious until you are already in deficit. Therefore, if you wake up feeling tired, foggy, or shaky, don't assume it's merely a part of aging. Ask yourself, did I drink any water upon waking? Consider keeping a glass or bottle of water by your bedside so that you can start your day with hydration before even reaching for your coffee cup. That one simple habit might be the difference between a day of sluggish energy and a day full of vitality. Mistake 2. Taking medications on an empty stomach. Another hidden pitfall in many seniors' morning routines is the practice of taking medications on an empty stomach. It's become almost second nature for many of us. You wake up, grab your pill organizer, and swallow your morning medications before even heading to the kitchen. While this might have been acceptable in your younger years, as you grow older, your body becomes more sensitive. The changes in your digestion and metabolism mean that taking pills without first having something in your stomach can lead to negative reactions. For many older adults, this habit can trigger side effects that range from fatigue and nausea to dizziness, and most worryingly, can even significantly increase the risk of falls. When your body is on an empty stomach, blood sugar levels are low, your digestive system is starting from zero, and your cortisol levels, the hormones responsible for managing stress, are peaking. As a result, when you take your medication, particularly those for blood pressure, heart rhythm, or pain management, it can lead to a sharper drop in blood pressure or cause irritation to an empty stomach lining. Take Lorraine, a 77-year-old who has managed several prescriptions for blood pressure and joint pain. In the past, she took her medications first thing upon waking, before having any breakfast. However, after she began experiencing bouts of lightheadedness and almost fainted one morning while getting dressed, her doctor asked, "Are you taking your pills on an empty stomach?" That question made all the difference. Once she started eating a small snack, a half banana, a few crackers, or even a boiled egg, before taking her medications, Lorraine noticed a dramatic reduction in her symptoms. Her energy steadied, the dizziness subsided, and she was able to go about her day without the constant risk of imbalance. The remedy here is straightforward. If your doctor has indicated that your medications can be taken with food, make it a point to have at least a small snack before your pills. This simple adjustment can buffer the effects of the medication, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce the likelihood of unwanted side effects. Over time, such a small change can protect your overall health and reduce the risk of falls, keeping you more balanced and secure each day. Mistake 3. Rushing out of bed too quickly. There's something almost reflexive about the morning routine, the urge to get up quickly as soon as you open your eyes. Perhaps you feel nature calling, or you're eager to brew that first cup of coffee, or you simply want to get moving. However, for many older adults, those initial few moments when you transition from sleeping to standing can be some of the most perilous of the day. After many hours of rest, your body's systems are still in a state of transition. Blood flow is adjusting, muscles have been at rest, and your balance may not yet be fully calibrated for rapid movement. Rushing out of bed, swinging your legs off in one swift motion, and immediately trying to stand can trigger a sudden drop in blood pressure, a phenomenon known as orthostatic hypotension, leaving you feeling dizzy or even causing you to lose your balance entirely. Gerald, an 80-year-old former contractor, was known for his energetic start each morning. He would leap out of bed without hesitating, as he had done for years. One morning, however, his body didn't catch up fast enough. He felt the room begin to spin and lost his balance before he could grab onto anything. He ended up fracturing his hip, a serious injury that required lengthy hospitalization and months of recovery. His experience made it clear, you need to give your body a few extra moments to transition from sleep to full wakefulness. The solution is simple and effective. Instead of diving out of bed immediately, adopt a gentle 3-step process. 1. Upon waking, stay in bed for a moment, take a few deep breaths, and gently wiggle your fingers and toes. This helps stimulate circulation and awakens your muscles. 2. Slowly roll onto your side and sit up gradually, keeping your feet on the bed or floor until your blood pressure stabilizes. 3. Once you feel steady, put your feet on the ground, stretch your arms and ankles, and only then stand up slowly. Taking these extra 30 to 60 seconds may seem like a small change, but it can significantly reduce your chances of dizziness, imbalance, or a dangerous fall. In older age, your body needs time to wake up properly, so being mindful of this transition can protect your independence and overall well-being. Mistake 4. Eating a high-sugar or carb-heavy breakfast. What you consume each morning isn't just a way to fill your stomach. It sets the tone for your entire day. Unfortunately, many older adults begin their day with a breakfast that, while comforting, is actually detrimental to their health. Whether it's cereal loaded with sugar, white toast slathered with jam, or pastries that provide a quick burst of sweetness, these choices can lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a steep crash. At a younger age, you might have brushed off that sudden drop in energy as normal, but as you get older, your metabolism slows down and your insulin response becomes less efficient. The result is a period of low energy, potential brain fog, and even irritability that can persist well into the morning. Moreover, consistently consuming foods high in refined carbohydrates and sugar can place long-term stress on your pancreas, increase your risk of insulin resistance, and contribute to other chronic health conditions such as heart disease and stroke. Take Helen, a 74-year-old who always started her day with a sugary muffin and a glass of juice. While it gave her a temporary boost, by mid-morning she often crashed, feeling tired, foggy, and sometimes short-tempered. After consulting with her doctor, Helen made a change. She began incorporating a more balanced breakfast that included protein and fiber, such as eggs, avocado toast, or plain yogurt with nuts. The improvement was almost immediate. Her energy levels were steadier, her mood more stable, and she felt more alert throughout the day. If you're someone who reaches for a sweet or carb-heavy breakfast, consider making a small but impactful change. Instead of starting your day with a sugar surge, choose foods that sustain your energy and keep your blood sugar levels stable. Foods rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats not only provide longer-lasting energy, but also support brain function and overall metabolic health. Remember, breakfast isn't just about satiating hunger, it's about fueling your body for the day ahead. Final thoughts. The small mistakes you make each morning, skipping water, taking medications on an empty stomach, rushing out of bed too quickly, and eating a breakfast high in sugar or refined carbohydrates, might seem insignificant when taken individually. However, over time, these habits can accumulate and have a profound negative impact on your health. They can lead to chronic dehydration, increased risk of falls, digestive imbalances, and erratic blood sugar levels, all of which can diminish your energy, weaken your resilience, and even shorten your lifespan. The good news is that these mistakes are entirely fixable. With a few conscious adjustments, you can transform your morning routine into a set of healthy, nurturing habits that protect and empower your body. Imagine waking up to a morning ritual that starts with hydration, gives your body the time it needs to transition gently from sleep to wakefulness, ensures your medications work effectively by having a light snack, and energizes you with balanced nutrition. Such a routine not only boosts your physical well-being, but also sets a positive tone for the entire day, contributing to overall longevity and a higher quality of life. Rather than viewing these adjustments as restrictive or burdensome, see them as empowering choices, small actions that together build a foundation for better health. They represent a commitment to yourself, a promise that you will care for your body the way it deserves as you age. Small changes here and there can add up over time, leading to significant improvements in your energy levels, your balance, your cognitive clarity, and ultimately, your independence. Every morning is an opportunity, a fresh start to nurture your body, recalibrate your internal systems, and set a positive tone for your day. By recognizing and correcting these 4 common mistakes, you're investing in your future self. You're taking steps to ensure that your later years are not defined by avoidable setbacks or unnecessary health risks, but by a proactive and mindful approach to living well. If you're currently struggling with any of these morning habits, ask yourself, what could I change tomorrow that would set a stronger, healthier foundation for my day? Perhaps it's as simple as placing a glass of water on your bedside table and making it a habit to drink it as soon as you wake up. Maybe it means delaying that first cup of coffee until you've had a little something to eat, a small snack that protects your stomach and helps your body better absorb your medications. Or perhaps it's a matter of adjusting the speed at which you leave your bed, allowing those crucial extra moments for your circulatory system to catch up with the body's needs. The path to improved health is paved with these small, deliberate choices. They are the building blocks of a robust routine that not only helps you avoid dangerous pitfalls, but also enhances your overall quality of life. Remember, you have the power to shape your mornings, and by extension, your entire day. Each adjustment you make is a step toward preserving your independence, protecting your body, and ensuring that you continue living life to its fullest potential, as strong, energetic, and vibrant as you can be. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of 4 critical mistakes many seniors make each morning. If you found these insights valuable, please leave a comment below sharing one lesson you learned and how you plan to incorporate it into your daily routine. Your feedback is immensely important. It not only encourages us to keep creating content that informs, empowers, and inspires, but also helps build a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to living well in their later years. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so and click the bell icon to receive updates on our latest videos. Your support helps us continue to spread awareness about how small changes can lead to big improvements in health and well-being. We genuinely appreciate your time and engagement, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll explore even more practical strategies to help you live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Remember, every morning is a new beginning, an opportunity to choose better, stronger, and more life-affirming habits that will carry you well into the future.